was doing. The mastodon stomped on the ground. The rest ran away from the megalania. Pursing his lips, the brown-haired man mentally noted that they were afraid of the megalania, and the horse axe made them think that even more lizards were moving here. The animals tried to figure out where to run. The protagonist realized that they would then move south. Frowning, the knight thought that they were moving. He wondered if this was the direction of the trenches that his soldiers had previously dug when they carved the lizard on the rock. Remembering how many men dug a trench, the blonde thought that back then he wondered why they were digging so much. The mastodons ran straight there, and Lloyd noted that this was the third step of his plan. The animals began to fall into the trench. A white flag appeared in the air. A giant hippo appeared in front of the pit. The guy frowned and shouted, telling him to pour water. A moment later, water poured out of the animal's mouth. The mastodons began to sink and howled loudly. The brown-haired man threw out the flags. He spread his arms in different directions. Blank, Bayern and the knights watched him, after which a loud cry was heard that they had won. Under a loud cry, the wave washed away the mastodons. After a while, they began to get out onto dry land. Blank watched them from the hill. Nervously opening his mouth, he mentally noted that they really had won without even starting to fight. A guy squatted down next to him and noted that there was enough food for them here and they did not have to go back to where the megalania was, and plus he was glad that they now had this channel. The blonde frowned and asked if the creation of this channel was part of the plan. The brown-haired man smiled slightly and replied that he would not call it a plan, because he just thought that since they were digging a trench, it could be used. The man pursed his lips. He mentally noted that they had lost 5 warriors during this battle. In front of him was a crying woman with a child. A knight was kneeling in front of her with a bloody weapon. The commander behind him said that he had fought with honor for the kingdom and its subjects. Looking at him with a darkened look, the blonde said that their soldiers in the kingdom of Magentana would always remember the knight Durando's brew. The woman fell to her knees. She bent over her husband's bloody weapon. After a while, Durando and the others were buried. Looking at the graves, their